Hey there, good Friday evening, everybody. Meteorologist Johnny Lively filling in for Mr. Lucas this evening. Let's dive into the show. If we take a look at what's going on there towards Newton, it's currently 74 degrees. You can see it's been pretty breezy today. They got up to 30 mile per hour winds, almost at 70. Goodness, they had 30 mile per hour wind gusts. We've seen some areas up to 35. Pretty strong winds. This is all going towards the southern plains. We'll talk about that here in a second. Not much going on in here in our region. We're just seeing some isolated scattered showers, a little bit more activity with some storms or some heavy downpours over there towards Louisiana and Mississippi. This is thanks to our sponsor of Switch Electric. Look across the region. It definitely feels like spring this afternoon, this evening. Several areas into the 80s, 83 in Abilene. You got Wichita into the 80s. We got into the 80s as well, but right now we are pretty much into the low to mid 70s. Houston at 77. Little Rock into the upper 70s, almost the 80-degree mark as well too. This is a big reason we're seeing some severe weather in those areas. If we take a closer look, 77 in Houston, 75 in Beaumont, further to the north, and St. Augustine is into the upper 70s. Down towards the coast is into the low 70s. Thanks to Do Good Credit Union, we can check out those local temperatures. Well, when you're in the 70s and you've got strong wind shear and you've got cape, you've got energy, and you've got a pretty decent trough swinging through, you're going to have the chance for some strong to severe storms. That's exactly what we're seeing. Best chance for those tornadoes and hail and damaging winds is in parts of Oklahoma getting into Kansas. And we'll actually dive into the radar. So not much going on here locally, but we actually just had a confirmed tornado. You can see that in the purple there. That is a confirmed tornado that just missed Tulsa. That was just to the west. It continues moving off to the northeast. We've seen some ongoing pictures and videos. A pretty nasty situation. We've seen a strong tornado yesterday in western Oklahoma, so this is all shifted further to the east. So we'll continue to keep tracking that over there. We're not expecting that type of weather here locally tomorrow. What we're going to see is this boundary moves into our region. We will watch for the potential for the slight risk of strong damaging winds. The isolated tornado threat is low. We don't have that strong wind shear like the southern plains is getting, but we do have a boundary helping give us some of these storms. We've got the energy, we've got the moisture, so we will watch for the potential for some strong damaging winds, hail, and also with a low tornado risk as well too. So this is going to be right over our region. We'll be watching that mainly Saturday afternoon, really starting around 2 o'clock, and it really peaks out really around to the evening and the midnight hours. And we'll put this in motion here. So we know we've got some showers now. We'll continue overnight tonight. Thanks to Neutron Electrical Services, we can put this forecast in motion. Starts getting more active around the afternoon hours. Morning should not be a problem for what's going on in Sam Rayburn and Toledo for all those fishing tournaments. It's not until the afternoon. Got to start wrapping things up. 2, 3, 4 p.m. That's when we start seeing these isolated to scattered storms starting to pop up from Houston, Beaumont, all the way to Lafayette. But look off towards the northwest, San Antonio to College Station, all the way to Lufkin. This is the main line of storms. This is going to continue moving into our region as the afternoon and evening goes on. By 7 o'clock, moving into the Woodlands, Livingston, now getting into our northern counties and parishes. And this will finally reach the I-10 corridor like Houston, Beaumont, and Lake Charles once we get to 10 o'clock. Now, again, this is boundaries not going to be moving too much, so these storms will kind of hang around the coast, the I-10 corridor, and once we get into Sunday morning, we can still have the potential for some isolated to scattered showers, possibly even some thunderstorms as well too, because this boundary is kind of hanging out. So we will continue to keep watching that. We still have at least 40 to 50% coverage as we get into Sunday. We'll talk more about that here in a second. Temperatures tonight, just like it's kind of been the last couple nights, mid to upper 60s in some areas further to the west. We'll get into the low 70s over there in Jennings and Lafayette as well too. This is thanks to our sponsor of Silsby Ford. Get you one. Tomorrow, very similar to what we've seen. We've got the strong gusty winds out of the south. That means it's going to be pretty warm. You got that moisture coming in from the Gulf, mid 80s in some areas, but across the board, we're looking at low to mid 80s. Down towards the coast, we'll be stuck into the low to mid 70s. And so as we look again, here's our 7-day forecast, pretty active Saturday afternoon, getting into Saturday evening. And that 70% on Sunday is mainly in the morning, but as we get into Sunday afternoon, we can still have 40 to 50% coverage. Still have a chance for some showers and storms in the Monday afternoon with 30% coverage, but mostly throughout the day on Monday, not too bad. But our next big round is Wednesday morning. We'll once again watch for the chance for strong to severe storms, but after that, we've got low 70s, overnight lows in the 50s and 40s. Same thing for southwest Louisiana. Pretty active Saturday afternoon, especially into the evening. Storms will kind of hang around into Sunday morning and even to the afternoon hours. We can still have some scattered showers and storms ongoing, not as much as what the morning and overnight will do Saturday to early Sunday. Still active Monday afternoon. Tuesday we get somewhat of a break, but we have another round that comes in on Wednesday. But this front will actually help kick out humidity for a couple days, brings the temperatures back into the low 70s, overnight lows in the 50s and 40s. Talking about storms, really good time to get the Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app. It will keep you updated 24/7 no matter what. But one thing we will do here, if these storms actually do get pretty rowdy, we will go live Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. But it's a really good time to go download this app. It will keep you updated 24/7 no matter what. Well, that's the end of our show. Thanks for tuning in. I will see y'all again Friday morning, and Mr. Lucas Boswick will update us Friday or Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. And we might do some live coverage as well too, depending on how the weather is. So thanks again for tuning in. See y'all tomorrow morning.
Gulf Coast Weather Solutions is sponsored by.
At Gulf Coast Weather Solutions, we focus on delivering reliable weather forecasts. Our new app provides reliable weather updates and alerts no matter where you are. With real-time weather alerts and warnings, you can stay informed and prepared wherever you go. Download the Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app today on the App Store and Google Play and stay connected no matter where you are.